the area. Seems like there's gonna be our first clash. Prepare your hypest hype.
He's leading into it, uses the stun onto the chair. Doesn't really do all that much against it though. They catch a lot of people in the Pit of Malice, get all of the heals off as well, and Sven, he's already down at 25% HP. He could get picked off if he's not too careful. You got KP running in. They already used the Stampede, and Ocarino, he's going to try and bring his team away with a Dark Rift. Will they catch everyone? No, Nasty goes down just beforehand. Oh, trying to get him just on the edge there. But actually, they're going to be the ones getting caught out here. Arrow combo together. But they don't have the follow-up on it. And if anything, Anna's the one chasing in. He actually gets pushed out of the Pit of Malice. And could he live because of it? Great stun coming out from KP, catching on to Bok, as well as this Piranha here. And they'll both get picked up. That's more permanent agility for Anna. He's going to continue the chase, following up after the... There's the Yule Scepter coming in clutch. Yeah, hits onto him out again. They're going in again onto this Ember Spirit, and that magic block won't save you now. They're chasing onto Ocarina as well. He's not like a Centaur. He can't just pop his ultimate and run away. He's going to get caught out by the rest of the team. Tibbs, of course, contributing a lot to the team fight with that Fade Bolt right at the end. I love this. They probably just told him, look, just dive in. We'll be able to save you every single time.
Oh, he gets him with the Orchid. Burn. Good game.
Just looks away, you know, cool guys don't look at explosions. KP, so that's another 50 seconds that they've bought themselves, and I'm sure that Natsumi's going to maybe try and farm up that BKB, but not quite. They're actually trying to continue the aggression straight away.
He couldn't get it.
It's only the Aegis though, and they've got the rest of the team backing him up now. Anna, he's here on the back line, ready to try and get some essence stacks up onto Bocarino. He's just whacking away as much as he can, and that's a lot stolen. He rotates straight away through onto Mac, and he pops.
I can go with
himself. That much tougher to kill. Fight happening in the mid lane, and Anna's not there, so that Stampede may be used for Centaur to get away, but it could just as well been used to give Anna a little bit of time to get to the team fight. Though now they've gone in on this Void Spirit. He gets a nice Resonant Pulse away, but be enough to be able to live. Anna, he misses his pounce, but he's going to be able to do a ton of damage through. Great stun coming out from KP to be able to knock down 2. But Anna catches that arrow as well. No one's dying. What is happening right now? This isn't C Dota. Or creating space for the rest of his team to come into it, because you can see Ember Spirit, he's well behind. Speaking of people being behind though, KP caught behind enemy lines, and Slark, he's just in the middle of this Pit of Malice.
He's cleft. They forced him on the high ground to drag him down.
They drag him down. Was that the right play though? He's able to now get away, popping his BKB, using the Superman launch through onto the creep wave. He'll be able to live for now. Slark, he's continuing to chase through. Still got that bottle charge on the Void Spirit if they're trying to get a bit more damage through with the illusions. And well, Slarky jumps through onto the Ember Spirit. This is the team fight that never ends. Nice. KP jumps through onto him. The Will-O-Wisp coming out a little bit too late, catching him with 2 inside the Pit of Malice as well. But the sustain on TNC is absolutely insane. Still a minute until this Ember Spirit's going to become back online. Sven goes down, dead for a minute. Bocarino, him as well, 15 seconds. Andre's going to pounce onto this Piranha, and that could be GG right there.
Slark is way too tanky. Like, he can go in, do whatever he wants. He knows that they will back him up. Almost 3,000 HP with 39 armor. So even if Sven starts hitting him, like, there's no... They kill him. The positioning from March, you know.
No, they would notice. Someone would notice, and then everyone would bandwagon.
Well, now everyone noticed.
Now everyone noticed. But self-deprecation, that's the best kind of, you know, criticism that you can take.
Yeah, both of these need to be
Armel,
very
top side. They're going into Bocarino. That's a very good rotation.
They use the biggest one. I would say Phantom Lancer, Necro, then Kunkka, because Kunkka will play more of this like build that he goes for whatever his team needs, and like Necro will become a real carry, even though he's gonna go for the supportive items. Not enough damage though.
They've tried to kill Anna, but he lives on 30% HP. They've popped the Reaper Scythe to try and do it, and now Boomy's going to pay the price most likely. Another few seconds until that Fisher's back online, and he'll get picked off. Back here to make an impact in this team fight, but there's the false promise onto the Phantom Lancer. He's still got the Aegis even, so he, even if he went down, he would have had that second life. Ocarino goes down on the Necrophos, and maybe they'll be able to pick off this Kunkka as well, which would be a decent little turnaround from TNC.
It was a nicely stolen Fisher from Tims, who blocked off Necro. Like, Necro was way too deep. But once again, godlike play from Tims.
They've got the Yules, and they're going to be able to combo down this Oracle, you would think. He's just walking around. I think he's given himself up to his fate. Oh.
Heal plus mech on top of a pipe on a Centaur.
Anna's in trouble. Oh, they did just expire the Aegis, though. You've got TNC ready to back up the rest of his team. This could be a disaster for them if they commit all too much.
What a Fisher.
Yeah, really nice Fisher coming through. Found Boomy, he's caught on the wrong side. We're not going to be able to get the Echo Slam off onto multiple. Just catches onto one with Ana there. Nice combo together with the Reaper's Scythe, but not going to be enough to be able to save him, popping both the mechanism as well as the Hand of God. They're continuing to chase into this. KP, he's being that frontliner, wanting to make sure that the rest of his team is able to get away.
If it was.
Years of my delight.
Yeah. If you go for these, talk about these early power spikes as well. Oh, you're going to run in with the smoke into Ocarino here. They'll be able to pick him off. They're using the disruption onto the Mars, but that'll be a dead Shadow Demon. It's not too bad, though, for your position 5 to tank that gank.
These illusions are going to disappear so quickly.
Oh, Bok might be in a position to get caught out here. He tries to use the TP, but that should be enough to be able to take him down. You can see the rotation coming through from Adroit. They were trying to move in quickly enough, but just dies way too quickly. One big change that I'm interested to see how teams adapt to it is the... There's team fight happening again. It's finally gets caught out. He's not even going to get off any of his abilities. Finally, the Hand of God gets used by the Shen. They've been able to pick off this troll onto the side here, but nice use the destruction to be able to stop all the aggression from coming out, forcing the battle trance and nice kite from Tims, able to kite it further into TNC territory, and now they're in a position to perhaps take him down. He's very, very low on mana. That defusal blade coming in real handy. Disruption already being used onto Armel, so it's not being able to use in a defensive capacity to save Natsumi. Down he goes, and here, this might be the timer that TNC needed to start to put the aggression onto this mid lane.
Oh, god damn it.
That Roshan's very low. A little bit too late though, Armel. He's got off a pretty nice ring of blood, but going to be able to do too much in this team fight. Ana is looking for the right time to go in and finish this off. Centaur sitting very, very low, having to use the disruption to try and save him, and in comes Natsumi. He's still got a couple of seconds left on that double damage, so he's going to do as much as he can. Nice crowd control coming through though from KP to try and stop a lot of this coming through. All nearly connected onto 2 with that RP, but only hit the Ogre Magi. KP there would have been huge if they got it onto KP, but not quite enough. This is a long team fight for very few deaths. Only the Shadow Demon going down so far, and Natsumi still sitting very, very healthy. Finally picks off KP. Tims, he's only got 1 charge left of that leap, having to use it. Ana sitting very, very low. He's hit up onto his level 20, so he's got that Phantom Rush range for that extra kite ability. Will they continue on to the Earth? The Void Spirit doesn't seem like they're all that keen to. In they go, continuing, going very aggressively in onto the backline is Ana. His insane plays continue, missing with the arrow though. A little bit unfortunate. Natsumi, he's caught inside the Ring of Blood once more, and he's going to be going down. Just that long that you could get 2 Arena of Bloods in one single team fight is absolutely nuts to me. Mac, he's sitting very, very low, goes down, no cheese on him. Troll, he might be the only one that's able to TP scrolls actually, because they're lacking a few.
Arrow.
It's the arrow, but still, they're not wanting to fight just yet.
There it is, the combo. Multi-shot plus Bloodlust.
Well, KP, this is going to be a dieback when he eventually goes down. They use the buyback on Ana. It's a long TP in, though, having previously gone into it. Will they be able to pick up Ocarino? It looks like they will, but it's a small price to pay to force that buyback out of Ana.
Definitely the Void Spirit.
They actually connect the arrow onto Roshan instead, and TNC's been caught out. Gets the push away, but it's not going to be enough to be able to survive, or will it? They actually get the Arena of Blood, yeah, onto Mac here. They've got the arrow as well. It's going to connect onto, oh, no one actually. It stopped just short of the Magnus, and they pop the BKB on Natsumi as well. This is huge. They've got no buyback on either of these Radiant heroes, and Roshan is sitting at about 50%. Oh, no, spider legs instead. I mean, that gives him a bit of more maneuverability, right? Well, Bocarito's just walked straight into Armel here. He's got that God's Rebuke that he's going to be wanting to use. Surprised he didn't pop up the Arena of Blood when that Stampede was used. Stops the Blink Dagger just before it's able to get out. They ignite as well, stopping any sort of blink rotation from happening. This could be a great place to use the Arena of Blood as well to catch them out in this little choke point, but no, Bocarino looks like he'll be dropping down here. Slowly but surely, 5,000 HP, still not enough to stop this onslaught.